Thursday, April 11, 2019, on Young and the Restless today, Kyle can't go through with being intimate with Lola, Victoria is worried about Victor, and Jack manages to get his way with Ashley. Outside the Jawboat house, Summer has second thoughts about going to the spa with Phyllis while inside. Jack tells Tracy that he discovered a bug in the basket Ashley sent. Tracy reminds Jack that both John and Gina wanted Ashley to have the patents to Jawboat products, and asks him to do the right thing. Summer heads in and asks Jack where Kyle is. Since he hasn't seen him, she tells Jack she's accepted his job offer. At the GCAC, Kyle can't believe what Lola is propositioning him with. In Las Vegas, Victoria and Billy share a kiss in her hotel suite. Victoria receives a text from Victor that he's in New Zealand closing a Billy and Victoria at home Young and Restless business deal. Victoria thinks her dad is lying and is in Vegas, hanging out at high-stakes poker games. Just then, Brandon sends Victoria a text that he spotted Victor at the bar. Later, Victoria arrives home with Billy to a welcoming Katie and Johnny, who kiss Victoria before heading to bed. Billy makes a phone call to someone, and says I need to see you. Victoria comes back into the room, and Billy says he'll come back into the morning as he's exhausted. Victoria appreciates that he came to see her in Vegas, and she feels close to him. No more high-stakes poker games, and no more chasing Victor. She and Billy share a kiss before he heads off. Shirtless Nick is alone and bored doing push-ups and playing darts. Nick heads to his office and calls Hong Kong for business. Summer shows up at the GCAC and asks an employee if he's seen Kyle. Since he hasn't, she leaves him a message. Phyllis calls the private investigator at the club who provides an update on Kyle and Lola from a table nearby where he's been taking photos of the pair. Lola says what she's suggesting doesn't feel wrong, and Kyle says he wants it more than anything. But a lot has happened and he doesn't know if he can make everything that's happened up to Lola. They both head upstairs to a suite at the athletic club. Kyle tries to calm Lola's nerves, saying they'll take it slow. Lola's phone suddenly rings, interrupting their kisses. Lola says how much she's missed Kyle, and that she loves him. Kyle says it's always been Lola. They continue to kiss passionately until his phone buzzes. It's Summer. I can't do this, Kyle says. Kyle apologizes to Lola as they get dressed. Lola feels terrible that she asked him to cheat on Summer, and Kyle doesn't want Lola to have Lola and Kyle dress Young and Restless regrets later. Lola feels bad about backstabbing Lola. Kyle wants to tell Summer about what happened. After he's set things straight with Summer, he can be with Lola permanently, even it will take some time. Kyle reads his text from Summer and that she didn't go out of town. The sooner he speaks to Summer, the better. Kyle reveals to Lola that he is desperately in love with her. Meanwhile, Phyllis arrives and the pie shows Phyllis the photos he snapped of Kyle and Lola. Phyllis heads upstairs to the suites to find Kyle and Lola, but then walks away. Nick arrives at Victoria's. She tells him that Victor was seen around town in Las Vegas. Victoria asks Nick if he recognizes the man in a photo with Victor. Victoria worries about whether Victor is in trouble, and is determined to find out what's going on. Billy arrives at the Abbott house and tells Jack about how he went to Vegas to see Victoria, but the sights and sounds brought him back to his gambling days. Victoria saved him from himself and they have an opportunity for a fresh start and is afraid to screw it up. Billy then leaves and heads to an addiction meeting and Kyle arrives home looking for Summer, telling Jack he's struggling with a few things. He leaves the room and Jack places the bug out in the open. He calls Tracy in and Jack says he's taken what she said to heart. He's made a decision on a call young and restless about what he'll do next and will take Ashley up on her offer to merge both companies. It's time to cut their losses. Ashley calls Jack and assumes he's found the bug. Jack offers to wire her $2 million of his own funds and give up My Beauty Collective. Ashley negotiates on $4 million. Jack smirks, happy that he's managed to get his way. Phyllis walks into Crimson Lights, and while on the phone, says that Finmore's will be free of jobs in less than 24 hours. She seems puzzled to see Lola outside. Summer arrives at the Abbott house and greets Kyle, telling him the news that she took the job. She asks where Kyle was all night. Kyle states that they need to talk.